Good morning. Good morning. Wow. Let's give everyone a big round of applause. My friends, business partners, I'm going to share 4 things with you this morning, and I hope you can learn from this. First thing is I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background. Second thing, I'll tell you about my leadership experience where I'm able to come out with a very unique leadership styles known as the geese, the eagle, and the turkeys. The third thing I'm going to share with you is the little research that I've done with some of the chapters in Malaysia. I've spoken to some of the central BNI directors on some of the leadership challenges that our chapters are facing. And I believe these challenges would be faced by some of the chapters in your country. And the fourth thing I'm going to share with you is some of the tips where we can actually help to eliminate or at least mitigate this leadership challenge. Is that good? Yes. Right. Frankly, I don't have much experience in leadership. Only about 20 years. I started when I came back from UK. I started in UK, came back, and I was engaged by a manufacturing company. And my first role is to start a costing department in this growing manufacturing company. And from there, I went on. I started my own business. Within less than 1 year, I made more than 1 million ringgit, only to lose it back in 4 months. That's how I learned about leadership. I went on to IT. I was headhunted twice, one as a principal consultant. The second time I was headhunted to be a managing director of a subsidiary from Singapore. And then after that, I started people coaching work where I used my experience to help companies to go to greater heights. What is this? Geese. How many of you have seen geese flying from point A to point B? I believe our Western friends would have seen it. Every time when there's a change of climate, they will migrate from the colder climate to something that is warmer. And because of the way they fly in a V shape, as you can see, it can actually have 71% greater flying range. They take turn to lead because these birds fly more than 1,000 kilometers, and because of that, they need to take turns, right, to lead. These are also birds which are champion in long-range travel. How do you relate this into leadership? These are the people who are team players. They work very well in a team. These are the people who have consensus decisions. These are the people who can really go on a long-term achievement. What are the cons of the birds? Because they're so sociable. They like each other so much. These are the birds that refuse to make decisions alone. So chances are they're not very quick in making decisions because they like to check with their partners. Yeah? They like to make sure that everyone is happy before they make the decisions. These other birds as well, they don't like to make difficult decisions because they like to be in a team environment. Okay? And what is this? An eagle, yes. Eagles soar. Eagles fly high. Eagle has very sharp eye. Eagles are people who can make strong decisions. They can make very powerful decisions. They can go very far. They are very sharp with details. These are the birds that all of us like to be associated with. But let me also tell you this. Because of the strong character of eagles, it's either my way or no way. So you try to put 2 eagles into the same room and try to get them to make a decision. Chances are you probably have a lot of tai chiing around before you can actually have a decision made. Eagles are also a character that likes to do it in a very, very unique way. And of course, we have the turkeys. Turkeys are animals which are very meticulous. They're very careful. They're slow and steady. These are the birds which knows exactly what's going on, right down to the details. These are the birds that will be able to look at the thing the moment something goes wrong. They're very good in terms of really taking care of what is mission critical. And because of the character of the turkeys, they're also an animal that they don't go out that zone. This is what I'm familiar with. This is what I do. You try to get this character to innovate, you can wait until 2014, sir. They're all great. They have, like Lindsay said, they have different character. They have good points and bad points. So in a nutshell, that is what the three different leadership styles are. You have the geese, who are the team players. You have the eagle. These are the go-getters. They go out there and they achieve results mainly on their own. The turkeys are people who are very compliant, who make sure that everything is in proper order.
Bird's eye view, awake the stars.